Okay, this is about the death of Amy Winehouse. She was from Camden Square in London, actually an area that I grew up in, and I know a lot of the people around her. For instance, I know the guitarist in her band. He went to my school. A lot of people at my school know him. People that I hate, by the way, know and like Howie. Okay, so when Amy Winehouse died, I said straight away that Howie killed her, right? Because Howie's in her band. He's an African guy. He's what you call something like you know, he's just a very militant person. He's a militant person. He shouldn't be in the music game because music. Okay, we'll talk more about that. First of all, when Amy Winehouse died, I said months later that Howie had killed Amy Winehouse because you got to ask who got into her house, and then they poisoned her with undetectable poisons, and she passed away. Now, first of all, we know that there is a rogue group out there killing music stars using undetectable poisons, and that person is actually Judd Charlton, the suitcase murderer. All right, he's Northern Irish, and they're very anti-Semitic. They're very anti-women. Northern Irish are gays. Right, it's the gay community, or the worst side, the bad side of the gay community, that killed Amy Winehouse, and they're killing a spiritualism of Mother India that feeds the jazz world. All the jazz musicians uh, are grateful to the ancient Northern Indians that created improvisation. Also, a lot more. Um, so Amy Winehouse was playing with jazz musicians, and one of them was Harry Gwandy. He lives, I think, at number 51 Arlington Street in Camden Town, and is working with a couple who called Jake Narver and Ellie from 41 Inverness Street, just round the corner. They're number 41, and those guys have killed Amy Winehouse. Number 41 are also known as the Elites. You might know them as the Elites. That's Ellie, by the way. Ellie, Elites. Ellie lives at 41 Inverness Street, and they've also got a device on me threatening to kill me. Harry made these threats recently. Now, when Amy Winehouse died, I did report this exactly as I'm doing now, but then I was told that I might have this wrong, and that it was actually bad communication, and that communication, even in 2005, is really, really bad, and it can be mistaken, you see, for something else. And it looked like someone was telling me I had it wrong, so I retracted. Okay, so I retracted, but no, I have not got it wrong. Harry has killed Amy Winehouse, and for Amy Winehouse's dad, who's a really great guy. He does not deserve anything as tragic as this. Amy Winehouse was definitely the best jazz singer in the world right now, and that's quite an achievement, my friends. And she just started out as well. You know, she's just coming through, and was going to excel the world. And that African men don't want that. They want the world to be shantytown and all gays. Gays are bringing the Africans in. Gays killed Amy Winehouse. Judd is the gay community. Judd gave Howie poisons to then poison Amy Winehouse. Howie can get into her house because Howie is in her band. I think he's currently playing in the Amy Winehouse tribute band. And you can see the deliciousness of these Africans. He's actually playing in Amy Winehouse's tribute band. He's killed Amy Winehouse. Right, so now, right. Harry is really good friends with Nolan Fell and Milo Fell, and they are well-known witches in the area. In fact, they've left the area because they can't stay there anymore because people know about them. And then they're end of the world cult. These Africans are a cannibalistic end of the world cult. Harry's best friend is a guy called Judd Charlton, who's the head of the suitcase murderers. Okay, and Jake Narver, who's 6'4", is saying England's too short, and he's trying to kill all the stars here. Certainly, Judd Charlton is the group that killed Princess Diana, and then there's African men there. They're also involved in that. So Amy Winehouse was definitely killed by African men, and they are also all the door bouncers in England. They are also working for the African men that killed Amy Winehouse. Actually, the African men are killing all the music stars, whereas Prince, Michael Jackson, Kurt Cobain, David Bowie, Eva Cassidy, all killed by this singular group. The suitcase murderers, they're using poisons that are undetectable, and then that's how they're killing music stars and getting away with it. Howie is not in prison. He should be. He should not be doing music improvisation that is actually from Mother India, that went to Indo-Russia, then came to America, okay, and put America twice on the map. America's on the map for a number of reasons, and music industry is one of them. All right, so Harry is very anti-Semitic, and I didn't know this. He kept that a secret, but he's got a lot of friends who are very anti-Semitic. I know that. They're Northern Irish, and so for Amy Winehouse's dad, I want to resolve this issue, this problem, this misunderstanding. How Amy Winehouse died? Well, she was murdered by one of her band members because she was Jewish. Actually, Jewish people created the jazz world. So what the hell is an African dullard doing anywhere near a superstar like Amy Winehouse? He kept it very secret that he's a militant African, and now he's wanted by the police. They've also got a device inside me that can kill me. They've got a device inside my ear that goes to my brain. They've got a device in my stomach as well, and they're threatening to kill me. So we can just kill him when he's in prison. He deserves to get out of the improvisation world and go to play school where he belongs. That's prison. So to Amy Winehouse's dad, and also to the police and the mental health agencies, Howie has a device inside me that can kill me, blow me up, right? And he's threatening this as well if we catch him, all right? And then that he's working with some people just around the corner from him, literally 1 minute away, at number 41 Inverness Street, and they are known as the Elites. And Ellie Elites, you see, Ellie lives there at number 41, and Ellie and Jake and the people in that house have a device inside me that can kill me because they are African militants, okay, and they plan to destroy the UK and America. And then people like Amy Winehouse, they got rid of her because she was getting in the way. She's Jewish, and she's going to help the Jewish cause, which stops the death of the world. Okay, the takeover by African, they're racist, these Africans, they're highly racist people. They hate Muslims, they hate Persian people, they hate the Irish people, they hate the Jewish people, they hate the African women. Howie is killing the African women, and he plans to ship them all out. He's an African militant and part of the gay community. He's part of the gay community, and that's why they killed Amy Winehouse. So effectively, Judd and Howie, they call themselves the A group. You know, they're muscly, all right. So, and they're killing everyone that is not a bodybuilder. For instance, Prince, Kurt Cobain, Michael Jackson, Eva Cassidy, the comedian Felix Dexter. So now Judd and Howie, they're the A group. They're the chicken shops, actually, the corner shops. They're the A group. Can you believe it? That's the African militancy. The corner shops, the dullards. They're killing Mother India and the music world. So that's the A group. So anyone offending to Amy Winehouse's murder like that, which is deeply offensive, then they can use a cab, actually, because Amy Winehouse was the T group, and the cabs are the T group. So anyone can take a cab and then grab anyone in this country that is run by the A group and imprison them for Amy Winehouse's murder. So anyone who's a fan of Amy Winehouse, call a cab. That's the T group. Grab anyone on the street. They're the A group. They killed Amy Winehouse, and now they're your prisoner. And the cabs will assist you, because actually Amy Winehouse's dad is a cab driver, and that's probably why she was murdered, because we're a tool. we can actually fetch the A group wherever they are, whenever we want, and imprison them using cabs. So where Operation Recovery, you just get a cab, which is the T group, actually Amy Winehouse's group, all the music world's group actually is the T group, and whenever the music world gets attacked, you can use a cab in Operation Recovery, grab anyone in England or America and take them home and keep them as prisoners, because Amy Winehouse, the best jazz singer in the world, was killed by the A group. The A group is the dad to all the people in Britain and America. So Howie used to play with a guy called Roachford, who's London's best singer. He's the best gospel singer in Britain is Roachford. And Roachford put Howie in his band to show the world that it's actually this wanker that's killing all the Jamaicans. And Howie's and Roachford's number one track was Only to Be With You. Is actually about me, and that he's saying that the Jamaicans must follow me, and then reject these African militants that are using an African voodoo pin to kill all the Jamaicans. So Roachford brought in this African guy to show everyone what a wanker he is, and that he's killing the music world, and including targeting Roachford too. And then now he's killed Amy Winehouse, how he has. So Roachford and Howie had an argument, and then Howie was kicked out of the band. But then now he's actually a session player in London. He's still working right now. He's killed Amy Winehouse. He's in the jazz scene. He shouldn't be there. He should be in play school where he belongs, in a prison, and then hopefully he'll be killed there. So Howie is working with Judd Charlton, who killed a 9-year-old when Judd was 9. He's a child murderer. And then Judd later on referred that he ate Maddie McCann. So that's Howie's best friend. Do you think that in any way he could possibly not have killed Amy Winehouse? That's an impossibility, my friends. He definitely did kill Amy Winehouse. I reported this over 10 years ago, and due to miscommunication, the story fell away. However, it's back, and now Howie is going to prison. I'm going to get him arrested, and that we know that number 41 and Howie have a device in me. They're threatening to kill me. Okay, so Amy Winehouse's dad is actually a cab driver, and then it could well be that she was murdered, because if Amy Winehouse is a star, that means the cab drivers are a part of our environment, and an environment in war, that is, and that when we're attacked, we can use cabs to help us assist defend ourselves in a war against us, actually put on us by African militants, that the A group, the chicken shops, the dollars, the corner shops are waging a huge war against us right now. And we need instruments to get us out. We need tools, we need weapons, and we're going to need a car, a taxi even. Right now, Amy Winehouse was the queen of taxis. Her dad was a taxi driver. Now, in a war, taxis are exceptionally useful if you don't have any money. For the working class people cannot fight that war without a car, a getaway car. All right. Now, so so if she's a huge star, the queen of taxis. So this is really bad. If you're an African militant, they could lose all their A group. They could all get taken in taxis, taken home and imprisoned. So that's there were several reasons why they killed Amy Winehouse, and that was one of them. This is a cumulative effect, and being a taxi driver didn't help her situation. However, it's certainly not her fault, nor is it the taxi driver's fault. It's the African militants' fault and the gay community that have done that. Right, so we now need taxis to attack the A group, to counterattack, put them in prison. Right, they've randomly killed music stars, so we'll randomly get the A group and imprison them for however long we want and sell them as anything we want: sex toys, indentured slaves, any type of incarceration you can think of. But by using a taxi, grabbing them, and taking them home, actually your taxi is part of our group, the I group, the Witness. We are also Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Kanye West, Beyonce, Jay Z, Eminem, Madness. That's who the taxi groups are. Right now, we've just been attacked by the African militants, that the A group, that are actually dad to all the school kids out there, all the people out there, and they're getting away with the death of Amy Winehouse. Well, I don't think so. We're using cabs to take anyone from the A group, take them home, tie them down, and do anything you want to them, and sell them, right? Because they deserve it. Amy Winehouse was irreplaceable. I mean, she's the best jazz singer in England. So to respect Amy Winehouse and all Amy Winehouse's fans, you have a duty to follow. Amy Winehouse would want you to use a cab to seek revenge for her death. Don't listen to her music if you don't get a cab and get an A group and tie them down and imprison them and tell them and demand why they killed Amy Winehouse. And if they don't give you an answer, they definitely can't get out. Okay, those that are going to use cabs, the T group, actually taxis are the T group, and Amy Winehouse was the T group. She was the queen of taxis. So anybody who's going to use a taxi to get revenge on the A group, good, right? But then also that the taxi drivers have been targeted by the door bouncers, the bodybuilders in your gyms. All the door bouncers in Blackpool are attacking and killing the T group. So to counterattack, you counterattack at the door bouncers anywhere in England and America. Also, the pub landlords and hotel managers, they're also attacking the T group, and they killed Amy Winehouse and all the music stars. Both Judd Charlton and Harry Grundy killed Amy Winehouse. Judd Charlton and the elites, they are actually the EU. They're in the higher end of the EU. And if you didn't know, the EU is led by 15 gay paedophiles. They are the anti-art world. The reason it's anti-art is because they hate women and they're the gays. And they're not only gays, they're gay paedophiles. And it's 15 gay paedophiles have founded the EU. And then they're Harry and Judd Charlton that killed Amy Winehouse. And at the EU, 15 gay paedophiles, where are the women? Where's the love for women? There is no love for women at all in the EU. So, and there are no girls allowed group. So we're using taxis and the love for Amy Winehouse, and to change that. You cannot kill Amy Winehouse. She'll never go. In fact, she's going to get a lot bigger, and there's going to be a load of prisoners that are going down, and the world is very angry about this. So my dad is King John, and he's also St. John and St. John's Ambulance Service. Again, they've been targeted by the gyms, the bouncers, the door bouncers, hotel managers and pub landlords, including Weatherspoons and Yates. They all killed Amy Winehouse, and they're targeting loads of people in the world. That would include all of the people in our group, as I've mentioned. Now, also King John, he is also part of Motown, and he helped create Motown, and he also helped verse the song "I'll Be There" for any time our music world gets attacked. And right now, we need taxi drivers and people to use taxi drivers to resurrect Amy Winehouse.